Wow, that looks about right. Actually, over 70% of people in America have at least one pet or companion animal. In fact, kids are more likely to live with a pet than what they are with their biological father or sibling. And children 7 to 8 years of age rank pets higher than people as providers of comfort, self-esteem, and as confidants. Animals are such agreeable friends. They ask no questions. They pass no criticism, so wrote George Eliot. That's a big reason we love them so much. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. I don't know who stuck this photo in there of me back in the day when I had some pretty long hair. But anyway, back then when I was growing up in rural West Virginia, I had all types of pets and animals. And when I became a veterinarian, and an equine surgeon, I have treated countless animals in my career. However, one patient sticks out. While on faculty at LSU, I treated a very special patient, a pony named Molly. After Hurricane Katrina, Molly became stranded in a barn for nearly 10 days before she was rescued, adopted, and taken to a nearby farm. Unfortunately, about 2 months later, she was attacked by a dog, and the power of the dog's bite crushed the blood vessels and effectively killed the lower part of her right front leg. Her veterinarian contacted me to ask if I would be willing to consider doing an amputation and fitting Molly with a prosthesis. After some debate and being very skeptical, I decided that after watching Molly, it was in fact her that convinced me if there was ever a patient to perform this on, it was her. Fortunately, 10 years later, Molly is still going strong. However, her purpose and role in life has changed. She now visits cancer camps, children's hospitals, veteran care, and elder care facilities, and gives them hope and courage and lets them know that it's okay to look and be different. I will never forget the confident smile on this young boy's face who lost a leg to bone cancer, or to this elderly veteran amputee who literally came to life when they met Molly. Molly is a perfect example of the power of the human-animal bond. In many instances, an animal or pet is the most important or stable part of the family structure, perhaps the only positive relationship someone has. We know that women who are in situations of domestic violence will oftentimes not leave it simply because they're fearful for what might happen to that pet left behind. And yet, very few shelters will allow a pet. Bev and Roy are homeless here in Columbus, Ohio. They have been offered shelter and housing but will not take it because they would have to leave their four-legged furry family members behind. When asked, why not just give up your pets, get off the street, and get into housing, they both said to me, we cannot do that. I cannot give up Boo Boo or Tigger. He's my family. That would be like me giving up my child. Now listen to that. People in situations of homelessness or domestic violence will not give up their pets. That's a powerful bond. Research has shown and is recognizing the importance of this human-animal bond on the health and well-being of individuals, families, and communities. Researchers have coined a term for this phenomenon, zoea. Zoeas are those positive health benefits, whether physical, social, behavioral, emotional, mental, or psychological, for people who have a pet or interact with one. So why care about this? The reason is it's important for us to convince the healthcare community of the need for change, from physicians to caregivers, insurance providers to policymakers. They need to understand and recognize the legitimate impact and importance of animals on the health and well-being of people. You're probably sitting there saying, okay, show me the proof. Well, I will share some examples and data that I'm pretty confident will convince you of this phenomenon. There's been substantial research documenting this, and I will provide some, including some physiological evidence, including hormonal changes, decreases in stress and blood pressure, improved weight loss, decreases in cholesterol and triglycerides, among other health benefits. Billions of dollars are received each year in the healthcare system when people are healthy, and it's been shown that animals play a vital role in that good physical and mental health. I will share 3 examples with you where it's been shown that pet interaction is actually having a positive benefit on these individuals: autism, Alzheimer's, and post-traumatic stress syndrome. Autistic spectrum disorder is actually a complex developmental disability that early childhood. It's characterized by an inability to keep